Hi Stephen, my name's Craig from West Coast Connects, and in this video I'm going to go over a couple things that you could start doing for free to help positively impact your business and bring more customers in. So I found that by giving people a free plan of things that they could start doing and just showing them some tips and tricks that they could start utilizing to help growing their business online and their digital marketing strategies has given us some of those business owners to ask us for more tips, tricks, and to help them to grow their company. So hopefully by the end of this video you get something out of it that you can start implementing and you want to see more. And when you get to that point, just go ahead and give us a call or shoot us an email back and we can set up a meeting to go further in depth on what we can do to help bring in more customers to your business. So without further ado, let me jump into this video and not waste any more of your time. So just looking at your website here, there's a lot that I do like. I like that you've got these social links up here. You've got a very aesthetically pleasing site, and it flows. I like this. I really liked the process. It's just a really neat little website here. That's great. Also, I like that you have multiple links to multiple pages. But what we're going to dive into is more of the behind the scenes type things and the things that can help you get to that first page of Google. That first page of Google is really what matters, because ultimately over 80% of people don't actually go past that. So first thing we'll talk about is content. So Google released that their algorithms when scrubbing pages look for about a minimum of 1,500 words. So you want to make sure that you're meeting that 1,500 word mark. Now that's basically anything you can highlight over that it picks up. So just making sure that includes pictures, but obviously those don't have as much depending on how you tagged them, but making sure you're meeting that minimum. And of course you can go over that, but what that really allows us to do, or allows you to do, is when you're building that content, getting those words that you want to be found for, or keywords. So if you type something in, for example, I typed in roofing company Toledo, and we can see here that your number one competitor is this Ohio Roofing and Siding, because these are directories like Angie. This is just independent contractors, like a list of them, and then this is the BBB. So this is your true number one competitor, and this is their website. I actually think yours is more aesthetically pleasing. And you see that they might not have as much content, so that could be even an area you're beating them at. But what's important to note is that they're being found for more keywords. So the keywords is obviously Google's algorithms will scrub the pages for what I search for: roofing company, Toledo, Ohio. So we use another tool called Ahrefs here, and what we can see is both yours and his URL. And what we can look at is kind of the keywords you're being found for. So here's yours, and we can see that you're not in the top 3 on any of them. You're in the number 7 position for Johnson Roofing and the number 9 position for Johnson Roofing Company, which is pretty good. But that's the highest you get. Everything gets second, third, fourth page, so on and so forth as we go down this list. So let's now look at your competitor here, Ohio Roofing and Siding, and see what they're being found for. They're being found for 278 keywords, where yours was 54, and they're in the top 3 on 11 of them. Ohio Roofing, Roofing Ohio, Ohio Roofers, Roofing Toledo, Ohio. And as you can see, the volume starts to add up too. You're talking 500 searches a month, 450, 500, 500. I mean, right here alone, you're almost at 2,000 people searching for a month. And those are the targeted people you want to get, right? Because those are the ones looking for your services. And then the last thing we'll talk about is pretty important, and it's backlinking. So what a backlink is it's just a link from one website to another, and when that happens, it points some of its power and authority to that other website. It's kind of like a giant popularity contest, but it's very important to Google, and Google puts as much or the most weight on this area. So you want to make sure that you have not only a good number of backlinks, but good quality backlinks. So you do have 760 with 100 referring domains, but they do have more with 966 and 132 domains. And those ultimately drive this DR, and the DR is ultimately what drives your ranking in Google for the most part. So you want to try and be somewhere around 30 to 40. That's a good number. So we can see that you're at 6 and they're at 7, so it's definitely beatable. And you can just kind of see with them being in that top spot what the difference in traffic is. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. Again, these are just a few tips and tricks. There's many, many more that we use in digital marketing strategies to get the businesses we work with to the top of Google, to make sure that they're drawing in those numbers, because I'm sure you can just imagine what you could be doing with 620 more customers or potential customers clicking on your website. So the only thing we ask is just for some feedback. If you found this helpful, please email us back, or if you'd like to set up a meeting, give us a call at 951-755-0099. Once again, my name's Craig, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Have a great day.